Here the river ate away the path, so we have to go up and around this section, as well as one section back here. On a trip up to a high alpine lake, it was quicker to ditch our bikes and continue on foot. This meant a nice little night hike without the weight of our bikes keeping us down. Giant mountain mushrooms. These are giant mushrooms.
It's weird, like a little frightening touching it.
It might be alive.
Like, yeah, you don't know if it's gonna like explode with spores on you.
Alright, where are we at? Huh?
Where are we at?
Yeah.
Hot springs.
Hot springs. We at the hot springs. What we didn't know when we got there was that these hot springs would be unbearably hot.
It's really hot. It's really hot.
John had some bad sunburn, so he couldn't even stand that long in the water. What are you doing, dude? Jump in. Water's warm. There was a glacier-fed river nearby. A mad emergence from the water. It was perfect for cooling off and dips in the hot bath. While stopped for a break, we heard a crying sound from near the road. We went to investigate, and we're glad we did.
You gonna bite me?
I don't think so. I think just grab him by the scruff of his neck and pull. Probably can't get his feet up.
Yeah.
You want gloves? No?
Do you have them on you?
I don't. I can go get them.
I don't think they have rabies or anything.
No.
Huh? Where is he? Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. You hurt?
Got a foot.
Come on. Come on. It's okay. Get you out, bud. He's gonna help. No. Up.
We just freed this goat from under the rock. Look how happy he is.
He's not hurt anything. Keep going. Up.
Yep.
They're right up there. Go.
Look at him run. Oh man. I bet he took a nap. He's in this rock. Wedged down there. Good deed for the day, huh?
Where are you going to now?
Now Narin.
Narvik.
Город
Narvik.
And you stay in Narvik how
Bular Anna Narvik 1 night at most.
and go to
Sun cool. Where are you guys going? Если ему имеет найдено Калинин. Там
Калинин
эмелер бар, заповедник.
Thought we were gonna be buying a chicken tonight. Boy, hello. Small villages started appearing along the road, and it was apparent that we were nearing Narin. We spent the night in real beds, and in the morning, fixed our bikes and gathered food for the next portion of our journey, onward to Sangkul, a high alpine lake. You got your lunch next to your tire too? See that little piece of bread there? Nice. Must be a different type of milk. This milk. You can really smell it. Oh, you have milk, I have Coke.
Oh, happy.
I said I wanted to go to Kyrgyz for the mare's milk.
Yeah.
It was a good reason to come, I think.
I don't really.
I'm definitely a little buzzed.
I'm not like feeling it
Huh.
in the legs or anything.
So, John, admit you're drunk off of milk.
I drank so much milk today. I have to ride my bike home.
Mm-hmm.
Can't drive.
Not bad. Oh, be careful with your shoes, or did you already put them on? I had a giant beetle in my shoe. What do we got today, chef?
Sandwiches for breakfast. Tomatoes and cheese and meat and some spices.
Wow. During a midday rest, the torch, which we had been gifted by some Kazakh people after our own stove was taken, decided to self-destruct, and we had to go into emergency mode before it blew up. We put out the fire safely, and no one was hurt. Sangkul is a lake which sits at almost 10,000 feet in elevation, or 3,000 meters. It continues to be used to this day as the summer grazing grounds. This summer grazing is called the Jailu, where locals move up to high elevations to find their animals the most fertile pasture. Sangkul, we took a rest day, Starting out beautifully with nice warm weather, it was perfect for a swim. Also did a little bit of fishing and didn't have much luck. This little guy got thrown back. We explored some nearby yurt camps and biked around the lake. It's kind of crazy that during our rest day, the one thing we still wanted to do was bike. The beautiful weather didn't hold long, and by the afternoon, it was very stormy. Hanging out, enjoying some nice weather. Not too bad. Some sandwiches. Pretty good life.
No, wait.
Breeding grounds, dog. Huh? We picked the breeding grounds. Oh my god. I'm good. Leaving Sungkul, we stopped at a yurt and bought some ayran. This Kyrgyz ayran is similar to Turkish ayran, but thicker. Comparable to a kefir, it is different in taste, and is traditionally made by hanging bags of it in the sun until the desired consistency is achieved. It makes a delicious treat while bikepacking and is much less of an acquired taste than the kumis, or fermented mare's milk.
I'm not riding across that. Look at that tan line. Why don't they wear long sleeve shirts? Oh my god.
Do you have problems with the tire?
I had the valve closed.
Dude, you're getting some muscles.
I already had them. That's lucky. Bring that with us.
Sadly, that wasn't a giant piece of jade, but just a rock with a greenish tint. In some areas, trees are impossible to come by, and locals use cow dung as a fuel source. Seeing this, we wanted to do the same. We quickly discovered that only the driest cow patties will burn, and we were able to boil water. To cross one icy river, I tried making waders using plastic bags. Although they did not keep any water out of my feet, as soon as I got out of the river, they kept everything in. Basically, I discovered a way to quickly fill bags with water and cool off your feet while crossing a glacier stream. Oh, here comes the second one. They're all gonna go now. In the valley of the Kyrgyzstan River, there were 0 cars. We soon found out why, with snow blocking parts of the pass. In order to cross one section, I kicked out steps so that we would have an easier time bringing the bikes across. It was a little bit precarious up top. A slip would mean a tumble for you and the bike, something neither of us wanted to experience. For our big night out, the day before a long ride on asphalt into Bishkek, purchased a bottle of vodka for around 100 som, or $2 US.
Tastes like high school.
Good? Nothing but the best. Venivo? Venivo? Yeah. Oh, alright. Good stuff. This is gonna help the marathon tomorrow. Some good calories.
Cleans out the blood a little bit.
In Bishkek, we explored the market and were able to purchase items that we hadn't seen the entire trip. But after a day in civilization, we were ready to get out and headed up into the Ala-Archa National Park. The end of our trip was bittersweet. We were able to reflect back on what had happened and all the new faces and people we had met and encountered along the way. The land no longer felt mysterious, but something we had become a part of. But as with all adventures, they eventually must end. But not for long, because John would soon be off to Ireland to continue biking, and I would be on my way to Norway to do the same.